Hello, little explorers. Are you ready for a journey? Far, far away, nestled among the tallest trees and sparkling streams, there's a very special place called the Whispering Woods. It's full of soft moss, happy birds, and friendly creatures. Our story today is about a small, fluffy bunny named Barnaby. Barnaby loves to hop and explore, and when he needs a little help, he always talks to his very smart friend, Professor Hoot, the wise old owl. Let's see what adventures Barnaby finds today.
One sunny morning, BarnabyTheBunny was very excited. It was berry-picking day. His mama had asked him to fill a special little basket with juicy, sweet blueberries for breakfast. Barnaby put on his little apron, grabbed his basket, and hopped out to the berry patch. But when he got there, oh dear, the basket was empty. He must have dropped it somewhere on his way. Barnaby looked under a big fern and behind a mossy rock, but no basket. He knew he needed help, so Barnaby hopped hop, 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 all the way to Professor Hoot's big tall tree. Professor Hoot knew where everything was. Professor Hoot loved to help her friends. Barnaby, Barnaby, hoo-hoo! Don't fret. I saw your basket. It rolled all the way down to the gigglegrass meadow. The little field mice found it and are having a tiny tea party with it. You just need to ask them nicely. Barnaby thanked Professor Hoot and hopped off towards the gigglegrass meadow. He hopped past singing birds and buzzing bees. When he reached the meadow, he saw it, his basket, and inside 3 tiny field mice were sitting, pretending to drink tea from acorn cups. Gilda! He gently took his basket back. The field mice waved goodbye, and Barnaby filled his basket with the juiciest, sweetest blueberries for his mama's breakfast. He was so happy.
The very next day, Barnaby was exploring near the Whispering Pond. He saw a tiny green caterpillar sitting on a big leaf. But the caterpillar looked very, very sleepy. Its eyes were almost closed. Barnaby: "Hello, little caterpillar. Why are you so sleepy?" Caterpillar: I'm so sleepy. I can't find the sunniest spot to take my big nap and turn into a butterfly. My wings will never grow if I can't find the perfect sunbeam." Barnaby loved butterflies. He knew they made the forest even prettier. He wanted to help the little caterpillar find its sunny spot. So, hop, 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 Barnaby went to Professor Hoot. "Professor Hoot, Professor Hoot, the caterpillar is too sleepy. It can't find its sunny spot for a big nap." Professor Hoot, nodding wisely: "Hoo, Barnaby, I know just the place. Tell the sleepy caterpillar to follow the golden path. It leads to the sunbeam patch, where the warmest sunbeams always rest. But tell it to keep its eyes open, even if they're sleepy." Barnaby raced back to the caterpillar. He gently whispered Professor Hoot's advice. "Follow the golden path, sleepy caterpillar. It leads to the sunbeam patch." The caterpillar, with a tiny yawn, started to crawl. Barnaby showed it the beginning of the golden path, a little trail of yellow flowers. The caterpillar slowly crawled, following the golden blooms until it reached a spot where the sun shone the brightest and warmest. So warm. Thank you, Barnaby. The caterpillar snuggled down into the warm sunbeam, ready for its long nap. Barnaby knew that soon a beautiful butterfly would emerge. He learned that even the smallest help can make a big difference for someone's dream.
As evening began to fall, the whispering woods grew quiet. Barnaby was getting ready to go home when he heard a tiny, sad peep, peep coming from a bush. He looked closer and saw a very small baby bird, no bigger than his thumb, sitting alone. It looked scared and lost. "Oh, little birdie, are you lost? Peep, Mama, peep, lost." Barnaby knew the mama bird would be worried sick. He had to help the little birdie find its way home before it got too dark. Who could help with this big problem? Professor Hoot, of course. "Professor Hoot, Professor Hoot, a little birdie is lost. Its mama will be so sad." "Hoo, hoo, Barnaby, a lost birdie needs its nest. The little bird's nest is high up in the whispering willow tree by the sparkling stream. You can't reach it, but listen carefully. Show the little birdie the biggest, brightest dandelion. Mama birds always watch for dandelions as a landmark at night." Barnaby hurried back to the little birdie. He knew just the dandelion Professor Hoot meant, the biggest, fluffiest, brightest one in the whole woods. "Look, little birdie, the big, bright dandelion. Your mama will see it." Barnaby gently nudged the little birdie towards the glowing dandelion. The little bird, seeing the bright yellow flower, made a brave little peep and hopped onto it. And then, high above, they heard it, a happy tweet, tweet. Mama bird had seen the dandelion and was flying down. "Tweet, tweet, my baby! Thank you, Barnaby." Mama bird gently scooped up her little one and flew it back to their cozy nest in the whispering willow. Barnaby watched them go, feeling warm and happy inside. He learned that even when it's dark, a little bit of light and a lot of kindness can help everyone find their way home.
And so another day of adventures ended for Barnaby Bunny and his wise friend Professor Hoot. The Whispering Woods are full of little lessons and big friendships. Remember, just like Barnaby, you can always be kind, brave, and curious. And when you need a little help, it's always good to ask a wise friend. Now close your eyes and imagine the little bunnies tucked safely in their burrows, the fireflies softly twinkling goodnight, and Professor Hoot giving a final, gentle hoo-hoo